never stop at one. I'll take you all on.
At least I'll have the satisfaction of destroying you, Optimus Prime.
You can't remember my name.
The weak shall perish?
Do not believe everything you read.
Hello everybody, and finally we are here for the OG Dark the Moon finale of reviews for now. Mainly because sadly I didn't get a chance to get the original Voyager Ironhide, the Ratchet, and a couple other characters from Dark of the Moon that I really wanted to get for this series, but honestly my schedule is running pretty thin, so honestly, it's for the best that I just don't get to those specific figures until later in the year. But anyway, so here we have Ultimate Optimus Prime. Now, the reason why I don't have him attached to his trailer is because if you see right here, it's not broken or nothing. But these pieces here, these are basically his trailer stilts. So you just fold those away. And then you come here, there is a peg, there's the trailer hitch. And now you can have Optimus roll out. And this was my very first Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime that came with the trailer. I think it was this, or it was the Cyberverse playset one. But this was still pretty fun for its time. I remember I was super disappointed when I got this because this was my least favorite figure, and I really didn't want it when it first came out because it was so inaccurate to the film, and I didn't really care about it. But, you know, when I finally did get it for my birthday in 2011, I have to be honest, this is a pretty fun figure. That, and it was $100 back then, and my mom paid the ultimate sacrifice by getting me this. And then later for Christmas 2011, I got the Voyager class that I wanted. But it's funny how it is now. Because, I can't lie, I prefer this over the Voyager. Yeah, that's crazy. I prefer this over the Voyager. The only thing about the Voyager one that I do like is you can, put Deluxe class Transformers, 2 of them inside of the Voyager class trailer. This you cannot do anything with because of, well, what it does. So, yep. This is a big mofo tractor trailer. So, we're going to leave the trailer off to the side for now. And we're going to talk about the core figure right here. This is the Optimus Prime that is, that comes with the Ultimate Optimus Prime set. And I can't lie, this figure is pretty fun. I absolutely love this thing. I think what really got me back into this figure was that Toy Guy's video review. A few years back, actually. He reviewed this figure, and I don't know, something about that review really made me think, damn, maybe I should go and try and find online if I can find this figure or not for a good price. Funny enough, I got this Optimus Prime and the Dark of the Moon Bumblebee together, and the Dark of the Moon Deluxe Bumblebee that I reviewed a few weeks back. Yeah, I got this guy and him for the same on the same day, and I paid $100 for this guy. I paid $100 for this figure with the trailer, all 100% complete. I paid retail for it. That's insane to me that I paid retail for this. And I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad. I was super happy. And now I'm going to show you the transformation. Oh, and he does roll pretty awesomely. So, yeah. So to transform him, it's a mixture of pretty much everything that we've seen before. These still pop up like the leader class, which is awesome. Yeah, these still pop up like the leader class. And then this is kind of like a reverse transformation of the original Voyager. If you remember that figure, how the feet became in the roof of the cab, except the feet are now in the cab. So you unpeg these, rotate them down just like that. Then you come to the air tanks, or to the air filters, not the air tanks, sorry about that. And you flip them up. Then you come here. Oh wait, you come here to the bottom, you unpeg this. Then you go ahead and split this down the middle. Rotate these up just like that. Take this part here and flip that up. Then while you're at it, go ahead and fold these like that, and then fold that in like that. Get these ready to fold up against his back. Now this part is pretty cool. You take this, it's on a slider, and that will raise his head up. You want to overlap these tabs right here on this like goldish brown plastic. Hinge that up. That will that'll lock and secure his back. Then you rotate this piece. Okay, I'm just checking for stress marks. That's all I'm checking. Okay, then you rotate that piece down just like that. Oh Lord, he's getting tall, but he gets way taller later. Then you rotate these to where these pieces are facing forward. Rotate the biceps or the elbows. Collapse that together. Take this piece and fold it behind his head. Take these pieces and fold them up. Oh, that's not completely tabbed together. Now it is. Then you take this little piece here and you push it. Out pops his fist through the grill like a badass. And then same thing over here. Pop his fist out. And there is the core robot to Ultimate Optimus. And for a ton of people, including myself, when this figure was first revealed, I was very disappointed. Very disappointed. I was actually disappointed with a lot of the Optimus Prime figures for Dark of the Moon. I was disappointed that they didn't reuse the Hunt for the Decepticons Voyager Optimus, because for everybody, that was the best Voyager class Optimus Prime. I mean, they did reissue it with a faceless, with a maskless face and battle hooks, but it was a kind of a crappy repaint. It had stars and the moon all over it, which it was cool but not great. So there was that one. There's this one, which is by far, I would say, the best. Only because, unfortunately, for American collectors, this was the only decent Optimus Prime for Dark of the Moon that you could get during the time. And I'll admit, it left a bad taste in my mouth because I didn't really appreciate it at the time. But now that I'm older, this thing is pretty fun. I love the transformation. It's not as complex as the Revenge of the Fallen Leader Prime, and it's actually just a fun figure overall. Articulation in this mode, he's got a swivel here at the head. If you move this, he's got a hinge here to go back and forth. He can do a complete 360. He can go that far up. He can go that far down like that. He's got a bicep elbow swivel, single jointed elbow, nothing at the wrist, for nothing at the waist. For the legs, he can go out that. Actually, he can do a high kick. He can do a Chuck Norris kick. Rest in peace. He can go back that far, forward that far, and then the feet fold down, but that's due to Ultimate Optimus mode. So, how about we get there? So that's the articulation. He doesn't come with any accessories for the core bot mode. So I took it upon myself to give him some. I gave him the Voyager Optimus Prime gun, which looks badass with him. And then I gave him the Fire Burst Optimus? Or something like that. I gave him the Fire Burst Optimus Prime Battle Axe. And can't lie, this guy looks sick with these weapons. This is where my love for this figure came from. When I gave him these weapons, he looks so kick-ass now. But I'm going to leave him off to the side for now. Excuse me. Because now we have this to deal with. Oh, God. So, I first like to start off by taking the big mofo gun and just removing it. It can be a pain to remove. I won't lie. Okay, there's one side. No. Come on. Come on, you can get off of... I see. Because it's connected by some pegs here. One of the damn things went off. Crap. Come on. There we go. Jesus. Okay. That's the main weapon. And this is where all the electronics are. But I'll show you guys this off a little more when we get to Ultimate mode. And it's actually pretty simple to get to Ultimate mode from here. Basically what you do is take these panels here, untab them. Come on, untab. Come on, don't be a turd. Come on, untab. Come on. Man. Guess I gotta lay it down just to unpeg it. Because I don't want to break it. It is a 15-year-old toy. Come on. There you go, baby. Oh, man. Alright, so you want to get these out. And these will swing up, but you want to untab the arms first. Oh, come on. I'll tell you now, this thing can tab together. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. Okay, that's another thing to look out for. These panels, they will pop off constantly. As a matter of fact, that might be easier for me to get them off. Get them off the armor pieces. Holy crap. Whew. I'm getting a workout just by doing this. So, raise these up. Get them out of the way. For now. Okay. Then you come here. Or no, come to these sides here. Get those out of the way. And then come to these panels here. Pop them up. And out of the way. Alright. Good lordy Jesus. Okay. This is going to be difficult for me to show you. So, this is what I do. Go ahead and move this out of the way. You want to raise... Actually, let me pop these off. Because if I don't, they're going to go flying and shit is going to be going all over my desk. So, okay. You want to lift this part up. Lift these parts up as well. And then you're going to take this entire section here and fold it down onto the back. While we're back here, these big panels are going to separate from right here. They're going to separate. Oh, for God's sakes, come on. Give me a second. Okay, basically you want to, unpeg them and then separate them just like that. Then you can go ahead and collapse that in. And then if you untab the bigger panels from the top here, go ahead and reattach them. Luckily, I like how they did design this figure, so that way if they were to fall off, they wouldn't break, and then you wouldn't have to go pay for $100 to get a brand new figure. So go ahead and get these up and out of the way. Okay, and move these arms out of the way. And then come here to his legs. These are pretty wicked. You want to come here, separate, and then he has ankle tilts that are on springs. That is cool. Then open these up. Go ahead, rotate his armor fists out of the way. And open these up. And there you have the trailer ready for Optimus Prime. So you're going to take your core Prime here, remove any MechTech weapons that you have already in his hands. That's why I didn't put the axe all the way through his fist, because he's about to get armored up. Holy shit, this thing is huge. Okay, so there's nothing you really got to do to Prime other than this. You just fold down his feet. So, once you fold down his feet, you're basically just going to want to place him inside of here. Not entirely. Okay, there is a peg here. There's a port on his butt. So that's the trailer hitch. That's going to attach to that port. And then there's a big, humongous, indented slot right there where this big black peg is going to go into. Oh, and there's a big black peg here that's going to attach right here above his butt, or right below his butt, which is, not my best. I'm trying to keep it PG, but also PG-13 at the same time. So this is going to be, this is going to be a slight pain in the ass. A slight pain in the ass. You can tab his feet into the legs there. Basically, with the feet, you just got to kind of wing it. Or not. I know it's pegged in. There we go. Okay, tab that in. close up his shins, or close up the shins of the combined mode. Oh, come on. That's the thing. You gotta make sure. Okay, that's lined up, so that's good. There you go. Holy crap. You can kind of see why I decided to do this guy last. Holy sugar, honey, iced tea. This sucks. You have no idea how much this sucks right now. So then you just want to tab them in. Just like that. Then you're going to raise these pieces up. And these pieces here are going to go over his shoulder. His existing shoulder. There is a post right here where my fingernail is. That's going to go into his fist. If it would stop sliding. No. And... oh, come on, boy. Get in there. Talking to him like a dog. That's funny. Come on. Still talking to him like a dog. Okay. I'll just do it like this. And then there is one arm. Ow. My shoulders are giving me a crick. I sound like Genie from Aladdin. 10,000 years of such a crick in the neck. Okay. The original one with Robin Williams is what I'm referencing, not the one with Will Smith. Same thing over here. Let's have that in. And then for the dramatic effect, go ahead and that will tab right there. And there is Ultimate Prime in his armor mode. Now, I'll admit, this is kick-ass. I will admit, this is pretty cool. I remember a couple of times as a kid I did this, and it was fun. It was fun, but it's not what I wanted. And now having this thing, he's huge. I mean, look at this guy. I mean, there's Lego Prime for a complete reference. He's even bigger than Lego Prime. Like, holy shit. This guy's massive. Okay. So now we get into the big main event for this figure. At least in my opinion, if it couldn't get big enough. So you want to make sure his head is 100% straight. Then you want to make sure that his shoulders are lifted up just like this. You're going to take this piece here and unfold it just like that. Then where the trailer hitch is right there on the top. So, sorry for the bad camera angle. I really apologize for that. So, this port is going to go up there onto the trailer hitch. Okay. So that's going to go right up here. Oh, man. I forgot how much of a pain in the ass this can be, too. Crap. It's got to go in between those parts there. I might have to do this part on cam. Yeah, I'm going to do this part off camera. I can't get it. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. I got it attached. That took a little bit. So, once you get it attached, you fold it forward. Then you have Prime hold the gray handles here. And come on, Prime. Come on, Prime. Do it there. And there is his big BFG gun. Holy shit. This sucked. Holy shit, this sucked. Just putting it all together. I can't even get it all in frame. That's how huge he is. But yeah, this guy came out back in 2011 for $100. Paid $100 for him used, and honestly, I couldn't be happier. He does have a couple of features. So there is a button right here. Oh no! Oh, back here. There's that one. There's that one. Then he does this. And then I think you do this 3 times, he'll say his name. Okay, one more time. Yeah, that's kick-ass. That is cool, in my opinion. So, as the outro goes, personally, this is my favorite. Well, no. Sorry. This is one of my least favorite Optimus Primes in my collection, but I can't deny he is super awesome, super epic, just big, goofy, freaking just. This is big ass Optimus Prime. This is the biggest Optimus Prime you can get on the market. And this guy actually goes for fairly good prices on the aftermarket because everyone goes for Studio Series, Jetwing Optimus, Striker Optimus, you know, all those ones that use the Revenge of the Fallen mold or the Dark Moon Voyager. Me personally, if you can't find a Optimus Prime from the Bayverse for a good price, I would highly recommend selling with this. It's not that bad. Plus, if you get some MechTech weapons or if you have some 3D printed weapons, he'll look just as good. But we are getting a new Studio Series Optimus Prime pretty soon for the 07 film. So, you know, personally, I think that, like, if you want an older toy, I'd recommend this one or the 07. Yeah, the 07 Voyager or the Battle Blades Voyager. One of these 3, because this thing is cool. Even though it's big and goofy, it's still fun, and I still enjoy transforming it and messing with it and everything. It's just so freaking cool. But anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in and watching this, and I hope you guys enjoyed this journey of me reviewing all the Dark of the Moon figures from the original line. I do have plans to go through Studio Series. I'm actually working on a custom Bumblebee at the moment for Dark of the Moon. But yeah, I do have plans to review Dark of the Moon Studio Series, but probably around the summertime. Most likely in July when the movie came out. And then I think I'm not too sure what I'm going to do after that. But yeah, so far, thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in for these videos. I've been really trying to keep up with, you know, content creating on this channel, and I highly appreciate every single one of you you know, tuning in and commenting on my videos, you know, getting to know me and stuff like that. I appreciate you all. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time.